And what's up guys, my name is Andre and here I am again after being very sick. Here I am making another video, and this is a very recent dumpster find. I was getting out of school and I just found this at a dump. This is a Monaro video cassette by Philips. I know nothing about the story of this video cassette system, but what I know is that it is a K mechanism. And my first thought was that it was not working properly, something was faulty, and really it wasn't. So the only problem I fixed right now was with the sensors. The sensors weren't working properly, so when I was rewinding the tape, it wouldn't go full speed, and when it was getting near the end of the tape, it wouldn't deaccelerate and almost break the tape. Something very interesting is that on this one, the head cleaner isn't dirty, so it is actually making its proper function. So I'm gonna put the microphone somewhere and show you how this thing works. Okay, now that I have the microphone in a safe spot, let's pick up a tape and test it up. Now I had this VHS tape released in 1991 by BBC called The Challenges of Life, with David, I just can't pronunciate the name of this guy. The last name at least. Okay, let's put the tape in. I have the system hooked up into my capture card. You can see it does work properly. What is more amazing? So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, and it does play. Wow! My first thought was that the system maybe was not working very well. You can see that yes, we have sound. The image is pretty clear, even being the same thing as my other one. This is I know I am far away from the microphone, but this is my main system, and the image quality between this one and this one, my dumpster find, is basically the same. There's no difference at all. Yes, basically because both are 4-head systems, and they are Monaro. They are not hi-fi systems, which kind of bothers me, because I always wanted a stereo hi-fi system, and not being able to find one just pisses me off a lot. And yes, it is working very well. I thought it wouldn't work at first because it's raining. Well, at least it was raining when I got it on the dumpster, and I thought it was not going to work at all. As I said, the only problem I had was with the sensors. They weren't making their function very well. I don't think they are still doing their function very well, but I'm gonna try to do it. Yes, I am still kind of sick. Yes, the sensors are working in fact. So let's eject. There. Tape, safe. Didn't eat the tape. There's nothing wrong with the system. The only thing I need to do is to clean the chassis, and you can see there's a big mess all over the place. But there is the front, and we have the rest of the chassis right there. Up my bed. And in fact, the mechanism on this guy right here is working better than on my main one, because this one sometimes it simply won't load tapes. Like it will load, but the tape is kind of like sticky, or the tape is heavy to transport and it wouldn't get into the drum, and this one is doing it flawlessly. This is a 2-motor system. We have the three actually. We have the drum, we have the capstan, and we have the motor for the loading mechanism. one thing that actually surprised me a lot in the system is that we simply don't have a rotary encoder switch. We don't have one, and that actually made me think, what the heck is going on? This thing simply doesn't have one, and it works normally like another VCR would do, without a rotary encoder switch. How is that possible? I know this is a K mechanism because the way that the pinch roller works right here, and it's oily, I know. That is different from my main one, which I was going to make a video about, but I actually didn't recorded it very well, so I couldn't release the video because it was very bad. You can see there's a little bit of difference in here, but you can see how the capstan loads on this one. The tape is already on the capstan when the tape is loaded. In this case, it doesn't work like that. If I insert the tape once again, you can see that it needs to raise up the pinch roller in order to play, and that doesn't happen on my main VCR right here. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and leave a like, subscribe to my channel. See you later. Well, what I wasn't minding is that 3 hours after I finished recording this video, the headroom stator died, and unfortunately I wasn't able to recover this VCR. And the other Panasonic VCR that you saw in this video, which was my main VCR back then, I was able to rip off some of the traces on the board when I was taking off the front panel, so some of the buttons were not working and the VFD display wasn't showing some of the symbols and some part of the letters. So I ended up dumping that VCR, and now, if you mind, I have two hi-fi VCRs. One is 7 head and the other is 4 heads. Thanks for watching.